All right, so this article here might actually offer some comfort to those of us who are very, very concerned, you could say terrified, of this new feature in Windows 11 in a future update called Recall. Now, Recall is where the operating system takes pictures of your screen, snapshots of everything, pretty much all the time. Why would they do that? Well, Microsoft just says it's useful. It's like a browser's history. You can go back. If you forgot something, you can find it. If tech support, for example, is trying to figure out a problem, they can go back and find out what you did that caused that problem, and so on. But Microsoft, I think now, is starting to understand that people have some major privacy and security concerns. So they're making some changes and improvements. I will quickly go through those now. So you have to opt in. You have to enable it. That's good. It will actually use a secure virtual machine to isolate sensitive data. That's not, that's reasonable, right? If you're, for example, and I would recommend this, if you're thinking about trying, different Linux distros, do it in Hyper-V or a VM or something, isolate it there, or you can use a sandbox or something to do that, just to keep things safe within your operating system. It will actually store all the data, all the screenshots it's taking locally on your device and not be sent out in the cloud. Now, of course, if someone hacks into your computer system, they can get all that information. So yes, yeah, that's good, but it's also bad. This feature will apparently filter out sensitive information like passwords and credit cards. I don't know how it's doing that. Probably Microsoft's AI, which is Copilot, is doing that, and automatically for you, and it's filtering out passwords and credit cards, which is, I suppose, it's a good thing if you have Copilot enabled, and I guess that's how they're going to do it. I don't know for sure, but yeah. And the other thing is you can actually have exclusions from apps and websites, so you can exclude certain apps and you can exclude certain websites from being snapshotted. I won't be enabling Copilot, and I will not be enabling Recall, and I would advise you to do the same, to be honest. Despite all of these changes and improvements, I don't think I would enable it. I can't recommend that anyone would enable this. This is not anything like a browser's history, right? And you can easily disable that if you know how to do that, of course. And this is the problem here. I think, 90% of everyone out there is just using a computer for fun, a tool. They're not techie. They don't know what's going on. They do updates and all this stuff's pushed on them. They create a Microsoft account because they think they have to. You don't. You can have a local account. They think they need Copilot. No, you don't. They think they need Recall. No, you don't. There's a lot of features, especially when it comes to your privacy and security, that you don't need. You don't need to install that stuff. But again, I guess if you're in the know, and if you don't, you don't. But what do you guys think about all this? And has this site here, please go over and check it out, by the way, has this kind of eased your worries?